Arithmetic progression. Okay, we'll start with the arithmetic progression. So, arithmetic progression, what it is actually, when we have the series of numbers. Okay, when you have the series of numbers, so we call it as a arithmetic progression where the difference between the two terms are the same. For example, we have, okay, Kiara, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So arithmetic progression. Okay. So for example, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It goes on. Okay. Sit here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Like it goes on. Here, the difference between the two numbers, if you see here, it is 2. The difference between here also 2, here also 3. Okay, so the difference between the any two consecutive numbers, it is always a constant. Okay, then we call it as an arithmetic progression. So in the series of numbers, if the difference between the two consecutive numbers, if it is always a constant, then we call it as an arithmetic progression. Okay. And if you say in a statement, for example, some person is getting a salary and every year his salary is incrementing 200 rupees. So that his salary will become an arithmetic progression there. Correct? No? Like that. So in a series of the numbers, if the consecutive numbers, any two consecutive numbers, if you take, the difference between them is a constant, then we call it as an arithmetic progression. So in this chapter, we study about the series of the numbers, and we will try to see, like if I want the 50th one, you can sit and add and you will get the number, but it will take a longer time, right? So we will use the formula so that we can do it faster, like that. Okay. And first number, this is the first number. Correct? So this is the first number in the arithmetic progression here. So that we call it as A. And the difference between the two consecutive numbers, see, here A we call it as, or you can just call it as A1, this is A2, A3, third number, this is the fourth number, A4, and this is the fifth number. So A2 minus A1 is equal to 2. Then A3 minus A2, it is also equal to 2. So that constant difference, we call it as D, or the common difference, what we see, that we call it as D. Okay. And which term is that? This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term. This is the fifth term. So 8 is in which position? Fourth position. That is fourth term. That 4 we call it as N. Okay. And what is its value? So that we call it as AN. That is 8, or A4 is equal to 8, where N is equal to 4. Okay. So these are the common terms what we consider. Understood, right? Again, I repeat, arithmetic progression, it is the series of the numbers what we consider. The difference between the two consecutive numbers is constant. Then that we call it as arithmetic progression. The first number, we call it as A. The difference, the constant, common difference what we get, that we call it as D. And the which term we are considering here, the fourth term if I consider, that is N. So N is equal to 4 there. And what is its value? That we call it as AN. So AN is equal to 8. Yeah. That is A4 is equal to 8, where N is equal to 4. So these are the what are the terms what we try to learn. Understood, right? Now we have, after this, we will try to find 50th term. I want to find 50th term. What is its value? I want to find. So I can use the formula to find that. So the formula what we use there is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. For example, I want the 50th term in this series. So n is 50 there. Okay. So I want this value, a 50 value I want. What is a value here? It is 2 plus. What is the n value? 50th term I want. That is 50. Minus 1 into common difference is what? 2 here. So write this. So A50 is equal to 2 plus 49 into 2. So multiply this, add with 2, whatever answer you will get, that is the answer. Okay. So this is the one thing. Next you have SN, we will study about this. Clear, right? Everything? Understood, no? For AP, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2, and it goes on. Write the first term A and common difference D. These two you should find. Find, what did you get A value? Or 3 by 2. What is D? 1. 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2. Since 1 minus 3, it is minus 2 by 2, that is minus. Always you have to do the A2 minus A1. Don't do A1 minus A2. Okay. Or A3 minus A2. Here that also you will get the same thing. See here. Minus 1 by 2 minus of 1 by 2. So here also you will get the same. Minus. Okay. So next example 2. He is asking which of the following is the AP? Which of the following list of numbers form an AP? That is, whether the common difference E is there or not, you should check there. Okay. We don't know whether it's an AP or not. First, you have to check whether it's AP or not. Then, if it is an AP, find next two terms. Find next two terms. Okay, this is the question. Write down the question and write question 4, 10, 16, 22 like this. So what is A here? So is it an AP or not? Yeah, it's an AP, right? Because the common difference is same. So A is 4 here. Common difference 10 minus 6. A2 minus A1. 10 minus 4, it is 6. Then 10, that is 6. Then A4 minus A3, that is 22 minus 16. This is also 6. So we have the same common difference, hence it's an AP. So next two terms, what will be the next two terms? 28 and 34. Shall I clear this? Done, Gavin? Okay. So it is an AP. First write the conclusion, even in the exam, you should write that. Okay. Then next term, how many terms he has given? 4, right? A5 will be what? A4. You will write? Yes. Okay. Come. $6.15. Will write? Yes, ma'am. Okay. So A4. It's there. I'll get. Yeah, you sit. A4 plus D. So A4 is what? 22. 22 plus 6. So it is 28. And A6 is A5 plus D. So 28 plus 6, that is 34. Okay. Next, try the second one and third one, everyone. One, and we don't know whether it's AP or not. You have to find, then find the next two terms. If it is AP, then do that. Do this. These two check. I'll come. So second one, whatever we have taken the example, it is an AP. Okay, A is equal to 1, D is equal to minus 2, you will get. So other two numbers are A5 is minus 7, A6 is minus 7. The third one, it is not an AP. Correct. Minus, it's not an AP. Okay. So you understood this much, no? We'll start with the exercise. Which one? I've written not an AP. Why it is not an AP? See here, this is A2. Wait, this much everyone written, no? We'll do here. Listen here. This is A2, correct? A2 minus A1. Minus 1, minus 1. Minus of 1. Correct? Correct, no? So it is minus 1, minus 1, it is minus 2. Then A3 minus A2. A3 is what? Minus 3. Minus of A2 is minus 1. Minus 3 minus into minus plus 1. So it is minus 2. Okay. Minus into minus is plus. Okay. Then A4 minus A3 minus 5. Minus is there, it's already. A3 is what? Minus 3. Minus into minus plus. So it is. Then we'll start with the exercise. Exercise 5.1. First question. First question. See, in which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? The first one, the taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. So the taxi fare is for the first kilometer, it is 15 rupees. For the next one, additional 8 rupees you have to pay. That is 15 plus 8. So for the third one, how much you have to pay? Plus another 8. Okay, it goes like that. So for the how you write the AP? First one, it is 15 kilometers. Second one, it is 15 plus 8. Third one, additional charge will be whatever you will get answer here, 15 plus 8. Right now, 13, 23 you will get. Okay. So now 23 plus 8. Yeah, we'll write like this. 23 plus 8. Next one. Next, the fourth one, this addition plus 8. That is 31 plus 8. It goes on like this. Correct? So what is the AP here? 15, 23, 31, 39. And if you observe, here you get a constant common difference of 8. Therefore, it is an 8. Okay. He's asking whether AP or not, so you have to write that. What is the reason? You can write reason since common difference is equal to 8, it forms an AP. It forms an AP. Okay. Write down, try the second one. You're not AP? No. No, not getting. Not getting, okay. Second one, what on the day we're asking? No? Doubt you were asking. Why you will not bring milk? Share with her. That much I can. You want. Wait. It's done. Second one question. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. See, there is a cylinder. Okay. So we will try to remove whatever the gas is there in that. 1/4 of that it will be removed. Every time 1/4 of it will be removed. First thing, it may be think it is of 1 liter gas. It is there, okay, or 1 kg gas is there. So 1/4 of that, if you remove, the remaining will be in the cylinder. So how much will be remaining there? 3/4 will be remaining. Understood this much? Now again I repeat, there is a cylinder, it is filled with the gas. Think maybe 1 kg gas is there in that. I will remove in that from the vacuum pump 1/4 of that. So what else remaining? It will be 3/4 kg, it will be remaining there. So first it was 1, then it becomes 3/4. Now what he is telling here, when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at that time. Now the remaining is 1/4, 3/4. In that 1/4 they will remove. Understood? No? So it is not minus 1/4 there. So now how much ever, see, for 1 they used to remove 1/4. Now you have 3/4 quantity. In that they will remove 1/4. Or example, if you have 100, in 1/4 if you remove 25, you remove 75 will be there. Now for the 75, 1/4 you remove, not for the 100. So 1/4 amount will be less. Understood? No? How much it will be if you calculate like this? 3/4 into 1/4. That much we can remove here. 3/16 they will remove. Okay, so every time they are removing the less amount because the whole quantity itself is reducing. No, here, understood? No. So 3/16 you are removing. So in 3/4, if I remove 3/16, how much it will be? 12 minus 3. It is 9/16 is the remaining thing. Okay, now in the 9/16, I have to remove 1/4. How much you will get? So for 1, it is 1/4. For 9/16, 16 into 1/4. 64. So in the 9/16, you are removing this. So calculate and check.
Just multiply. That's 27. Removing each is subtracted.
What quantity I am removing? That I am calculating here. It's
coming like that.
So, if you see what we are actually trying to calculate, you have 100 rupees. In that 25% you will give some, you will have. So 100 minus 25, 75 you will have. In 75, you are not giving 25. 25% of that you will give. So in 75, 25% is not 25. No, it will be less than that. That we are calculating here. Whatever answer you will get, then I am trying to subtract. Like that.
X minus number 4.
You can do that actually. Can do. If I write X may be confusing, so I wrote like this. Huh? Any way you can do. It's fine. Okay. You can write X, 3/4X, 9/16, etc.
X minus 1/4.
It is. No, you will not get the answer every time because Next, the quantity is reduced. No, I'm not like 25, I'm not removing. 25% I'm removing. In that, 25% will be different right now. You have to do this way only. So if you see, it is not an AP because same quantity you are not removing every time. Actually, it comes to another thing is a GP, that geometric progression. That in that it will come. Actually, that will be GP. I think. Okay. Understood or not, everyone? Hmm? Aditya? So write down. If you want calculation, also write down, and then write it is not an AP. Every time, whatever you are removing, that is not the same thing because 25% of that will be different. No, no. First time 100 is there. In that 25 remove, it is 75. In 75, 25%, it is not the same. It will be still less. So every time you are removing less part. So that is not the same thing you are removing. So it does not become an 8 like that.
But in the first one, we went on adding, so it is an AP.
Went on adding the same constant value.
So here we are adding different constants.
Subtracting different values.
So it's not.
Okay. Try the third and fourth now. So third thing we got, it is an AP with common difference is 50. Fourth one, it is about the compound interest. Compound interest, how it works? For example, 1,000 rupees is there. He pays 8 rupees. For 1,000 or 100 rupees is there. For that, he will give 8 rupees as the interest. So, first year, he pays 8 rupees. Okay, how it works means, formula I have actually forgotten, I'll just check. For principal of 100 rupees, he will pay interest 8 rupees. Okay, after 1 year, he gives interest 8 rupees. Think that. So, now the total amount will become 108 rupees. Okay. For the second year, after first 1 year, he will pay 8 rupees. For the second year, he will pay interest for this 108, not for 100. So it may be 109. We should calculate. I didn't calculate. So how much you will get for 100? He is giving 8. For 108, how much he will give? 108 into 8 by 100. It reaches 64. 6. 8.64 rupees he will give. Okay. So for 108, he will pay the interest of 8.64. So this is for second year. Okay. For first year, he pays this much. Third year, he pays the interest for these two together. That is 108 plus 8.64. So he will pay, your principal will become 116.84. For this, he will pay the interest. So here naturally it will be more. Every time he is not paying the constant interest, he will keep on paying the more. Okay, so here that's why compound interest is not an AP. Common difference is not same. Whereas simple interest is an AP. Okay, right. Compound, in compound interest, some formula is there directly to calculate. I've forgotten. Just check. In compound interest, write this. In compound interest, the interest paid every year is not constant. It increases every year. Increases every year. Since principal also increases. Since principal also increases. Hence, it is not an AP. It is not an AP. Whereas when they pay simple interest, right? Every time they pay only for that 100. They don't add that interest to the principal. Actually, that is why somewhere if you are getting compound interest, no, it's good. You will get more money if you keep FD and really smart people they think like that and they keep money. Somewhere if you are getting compound interest, it's better to keep there when compared to simple interest because that after if you see like 15 years, 20 years and see that amount would have become huge amount when compared to simple interest because every time they add that interest now for that also they will pay money like that. Okay. And if you debt, if you take, no, there also if you don't pay the interest, there also it becomes compound interest only. Like if you take 10 lakhs from the bank, if you don't pay the interest, like after 6 months, 2 months, I don't know at what time, if you don't pay the interest for that, then that interest also they will add to the principal. Everywhere it's like that. So your principal becomes a small thing there. Write the first four terms of an AP when the first term A, common difference D are as follows. One problem I'll do, the rest you can do. A is given 10 and D is equal to 10. So you have to write first four terms of an AP. First term is what? A. So this is A1, it is 10. What about A2? Whatever A1 you have plus the common difference D. So A2 is equal to 10 plus 10. So A2 is equal to 20. Okay. Now A3 is what? A2 plus D. So 20 plus 10. A3 is 30. Then A4. A3 plus D. So A4 is 30 plus 10. So A4 is equal to 10. So what are the numbers? Now AP is equal to, sorry, this is 4. You get 10, 20, 30, 40. First four terms of 3. Okay. I'll do the remaining now. I'll just come and check. Kiara, do the second one. Second question. A is equal to minus 2, D is equal to 0. So common difference is 0 here. Every time you add the same thing, A1 is minus 2, A2 is minus 2 plus 0. So A2 is minus 2. A3 also minus 2 plus 0. It is minus 2. And A4 is also minus 2 plus 0. So A4 is minus 2. So AP is minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Four terms are minus 2. Okay. So always remember whenever the common difference is 0, no, same thing will be repeated. Tamin, what is the answer? AP?
Ma'am, I got 4, 1, minus 2 and minus 5.
4, 1, minus 2, minus 5. Correct. Okay.
Thank you.
Gavin, do the fourth one. Then, okay, wait, guys. Yeah. This is written, everyone. A is equal to minus 1, D is equal to 1 by 2. Tell me, Gavin, answer. Tell no. Yeah, 4 terms you tell. That's what is asking. Minus. Then. Okay. If you write it in fraction, minus 1. Here, is it correct? Sure. Is it correct, Gavin? 100%? Huh? It's wrong. It's wrong what you are telling. Pavan, tell me the answers. If you can't add one common difference, then what you will do in exam? Vihan, answer. A is equal to -1, D is equal to 1 by 2.
-1 -1 into 0 compared to 1.
0, 1. Correct. Huh. Next, fourth one. A is equal to -1.25. D is equal to -0.25. I'll do this once. See, A1 is -1.25. A2 is what? -1.25 plus D, that is -0.25. So A2 is equal to -1.25 -0.25. So A2 is equal to -1.5. Okay. A3 is A2 plus D. So A3 is equal to -1.5 plus -0.25. Okay, A3 is equal to -1.5 plus into -0.25. So A3 is equal to -1.75. A4 -1.75, right? -0.25. So A4 is equal to -2. So what will be the AP here? 1 minus 1.25 minus 1.5 minus 1.75 minus 2. It's an AP. So write the first term and common difference for all. 3, 1, -1, -3. Mohita, what is the answer? First term and common difference.
Mom, the first term is 3.
Huh. Common difference.
Mom, I don't think it has one because it's. I don't know the common difference.
Okay, what? Tamanna, what is common difference here? Just A2, the second term minus the first term, that's all. So A2 minus A1. So it is 1 minus 3. D is -2. You did the second one? Do the second one and tell me answer, Netra. So second question, everyone do -5, -1, 3, comma 7. So common difference means A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2, like that. -5 and 4. Correct. A is equal to -5. B is equal to -1 minus of -5. So D is equal to -4. 4 or -4? Third one. Bhavi, tell the third one answer. Huh. D is 4 by 3. Correct. Correct. Lakshit, fourth one.
I'm still second.
Okay, do the fourth one and tell me the answer. Then do the second one. So first term we call it as A. Then he is asking that. Then the common difference is A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2. Common difference means second term minus first or third term minus third. So A is what? 0.6 and D is 1.7 minus 0.6. It is 1.1. Okay. Do the fourth main now. Do the fourth main. Minus of minus will be plus.
Yes, it's cosine simplicity. It's this minus 16. Yeah, it is minus 6 has to be 1. Yes, minus 2. You said minus.
Understood? No? Understood? Do the four next one. Okay, do the next one. Fourth main. First question, do the fourth main first question, everyone.
Here we will end the today's class. Do not forget to subscribe the channel. If the content of this channel is useful, please like the video and share with your friends. Thank you.